Hi, dark days in Britain, or is it? If you tune into the press at the moment, you're going to get inundated with the idea that the world is coming to an end. We're going to look at the idea that there are dark days ahead. The TUC is up in arms. We're talking about mass action across the country. One of the things that interests me greatly as a therapist working with people is how people pick up things that are relevant to them. And the issue is very much like this. If you believe and you live the idea that tomorrow is a disaster, that tomorrow is darkness, that tomorrow will be the end of the world, then you are exactly right. That is what you will create around you. One of the things that is really, really important to realise is it doesn't matter what the economy is like. It doesn't matter how dire things get. That's not the issue. The issue is, what is it that you are doing about you and life? In the last recession, I mean the big one, like the 1930s, lots of people lost everything that they had, and there were stories of people jumping out of windows and committing suicide. The thing that's important is that there were lots and lots of people that made millions of pounds in the Depression. That when we get into a cycle in human society, when things go through huge change, and we might be in one right now, some people will go up and some people will go down, but very few people realise that they have a choice. And the issue is, what do you want? What do you really, really want? Because if you're clear about what you want and what you want to create with your life in the world, it doesn't matter what's happening to the economy. It may mean that things take a bit longer. It may mean that you have to adapt, do things a bit differently. It may mean that things are a bit awkward for a while. But if you focus on what you want and you decide what you want and you go forward, you will create it. At the moment, every time you turn on the news, there is going to be a negative story. Now, I'm not a politician, and to me, politicians are probably not the most positive people on the planet. I'm sure that many politicians are politicians because they enjoy the power issues for them. But the issue has to be that whatever the politics are and whatever is going on, you are a person. You function in a society, you function in a community with groups of people. And depending on how big your images are, is how big is your group? Is your group your family? Is it your street? Is it your town? Is it the country? Is it the world? It's entirely up to you how you interact with the whole of creation. The issue is choice. You have choice. So just think this, however dark the days become, however dark the news becomes, you can shine as much light into it as you want. You have a choice. You can be happy, you can be sad. Just answer this question and you've done 90% of your life's work. What do you really, really, really want? Okay, thank you.